Hey Sim fans, Crystal here and welcome back to my Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge. And we're back with the Foye family. Yeah, my legacy family. Naomi's still kicking it. Of course, she's pretty active and, you know, she has a moderate active score. What do you call it? Active skill. What do they call it again? It's in here somewhere. Fitness. Okay, so she's only like a 5. I thought she was gonna be like much higher than that because she's always just working out on her own, but apparently not. But yeah, she's still going. She's in her sleepwear right now at almost 10 o'clock in the morning, but she's doing good. She's still eating healthy, still working out, still making friends, all her goodies, and I don't know how much longer we'll have her around. We'll just see. But everybody seems to be like hanging out down here. As you can tell by the thumbnail, Curtis has aged up. See, they look alike. Curtis is up here in the shower. But he's aged up to a teenager. And then we have Edison, who's going to be our next generation. He has 5 days. So holy cow, the next episode that you guys watch will be the start of Edison's generation. So yeah, we do what, like 5 or 6 episodes per generation. So I'll be rolling for him, and next episode we'll announce what his, life goals are. Hopefully we get an interesting role. Of course, his mom, Adriana, still has to finish hers. Now, the only thing she has left on her to-do list is to get to level 10. It's like so buried in my spiral now. But all she has left is to get to level 10 in the scientist career. Everything else she's accomplished. So, I mean, she's kind of good, and she is currently at, I think she did get a promotion. Level 8, a pioneer of new technologies. So I really don't see it a problem getting her to level 10. She's not even going to be an elder for 17 days. I can probably get her to level 10 before she's even an elder. So she's pretty good. But of course we're going to still work on her, because that's like the whole point of the random legacy is you keep working on that previous generation until they pass away. So you don't just drop them and then go to the next. And of course Jean's just kind of been here. Maybe we should just focus on Jean today. But Jean is the spouse, and there was no secondary career with this role for this generation, which means he's house dad. He keeps care of the house, and she brings home the bacon. And there's a lot of reverse. It's not revulsive. Reverse roles these days. So, that's Jean's role. Of course, now the kids are teenagers, so they're less reliant on their dad and more independent. We have 2 tablets. I didn't even know that. Wow, this family is so spoiled. But yeah, Jean's just kind of been here. He's just a good old fixture. He's just good old Jean. He's done his job well. He's raised their boys very well. They've grown up very nicely. I like how Curtis has like the flat top haircut going on. He's got some puffy cheeks. I guess he gets that from his mom. Is something broken? Hold up. Oh yeah, the TV. See, does he have? Nope. Do we give our air? No. Oh my goodness. There is a repair service now, yes, but they have Insta repair and stuff. Speaking of, I need to get Edison. He totally has enough points. The handy thing. I need him. I keep forgetting. I need him to meet a girl at school. And while I'm in here, let's get him the beguiling trait. Here it is. That'll help land a girl. He can get one more. Incredibly friendly helps too. So let's grab that. Alright. His aspiration is soulmate. For now. we might change that depending on his role, you know, to make it more appropriate. Because you know you can change the aspirations at any time in The Sims 4, and it will save your place, if you will. So you can work on as many as you want at the same time and switch back and forth and maximize those reward points so that you can get the fun rewards like we just purchased for Edison. Now, yeah, I have a mod that makes mine a little cheaper, and then I forget to take it out because I have 3 personal games going on right now. I can't keep track. I have the personal game that I always play with my simified version of me and Amelia and our simified version of the house we live in. And then I have a game file where I recently built a house. It's a remake from The Sims 3. It's Wagner's Repose. It's from Sunset Valley. It's next door to Agnes Crumplebottom's home on the cliff, and it's one of my favorite houses to play in The Sims 3. I like the layout. I like the locale and the little widow's walk and all that stuff. So I rebuilt it in 4, except for I made it blue instead of brown. But it's the exact dimensions. I actually put the grid on in 3 and wrote down the size of every room and replicated it in 4. The only difference is I originally had the widow's walk up top, like in 3, but the stairs just ate all of it up, and it was just kind of a useless space. So I left it like an open deck instead, so now it's a usable space. But you guys are welcome. It's on the gallery. I've updated it a little bit since then. I haven't re-uploaded it. I need to do that. But you guys are welcome to download it and do with it as you will. It's design. The layout's the same as 3, but just with my design style. It's not meant to be furnished as it is in 3 because it's base game. It's a base game house, so the furnishings are horrendous. And every time I live in it, I change the furnishings. So the inside, the layout, the room layout and stuff is similar. I flip-flopped the kitchen and a downstairs bathroom. And anyway, if you're familiar with the house, you'll recognize the changes. And hopefully enjoy it. It's a 3-bedroom, but you could easily add a basement and make more bedrooms. And the master bedroom's like, it's really huge. Like, I thought about chopping it up somehow and making it into 2 bedrooms, but I just left it because that's how it is in The Sims 3. But anyway, back to this family. We're just kind of chilling with them. I had originally put out a lot for them to visit today. It was a big pool lot that I had downloaded. Is she gonna like, hello? Huge. Yeah, your mom's taking a shower. But, wow. I mean, the mom and daughter, but still. Like, don't just stand around. What are you doing? We may get another house soon. I don't know. We'll see. Because we can't kick Curtis out until he's a young adult. He has 11 days to go. It might work out. We'll see. I don't know what Edison's gonna roll yet. I don't know how many kids he's gonna have or anything like that. Once Naomi croaks, it's sad, but it'll free up, this bedroom down here. And then once Curtis moves out, it'll free up one of the kids' rooms upstairs. Once Edison ages up, if Naomi's still around, Naomi might take over Edison's old room, and we'll move Edison into here because he's going to be getting, maybe married, but definitely having kids, because that's what keeps the legacy, the random legacy challenge going, is the kids. So he's definitely going to have kids. I don't know if he'll be married or not, but we'll probably move him down there and move Naomi up here into the red room. Just for now. I mean, I think it's great that she's living so long, and I think it's great that she's been able to grow up with her grandkids to the point of being teenagers and then possibly even attending Edison's wedding. So that's wonderful. She might even get to see her great-grandkids. I have no idea. I've never had an elder live this long before, personally, in The Sims 4. I've never had an elder stick around till her grandkids got married. So that's pretty cool, and I hope that she does. It'd be kind of interesting to see how far she can go. And then, you know, the house can be expanded on to some extent. We gotta be careful of lot size. I'm so sorry. But let me go into, we have, as you can see, we have room to add bedrooms and stuff down here too. Unless you guys are just sick of this house and want to see a different house, just let me know. We can put a different house out anytime. That's the great thing about Sims 4. They don't have to move or anything. We can just plop it down. So we can add on and expand as needed, or we can just change it up and do something else. Probably for sure after Edison's generation, you know, when his kid takes over, we'll probably change it up, because, you know, if this game's gonna go as long as I'm planning, which is like 20 generations or something, you guys are gonna get really sick of the same house like all the time. I would get sick of playing the same house all the time, and because I do. And so it's one of the other great things about this game is you get sick of a house, so what? Go into buy mode, go into the gallery, find one you like, and just plop it down. There's another 4-bedroom house that I really love that Ruthless KK built that I'm actually playing in my personal game, called Southwestern Suburban, and it's really nice, and it can also be expanded on. There's room for like a basement and stuff, so, you know, we might put that out to try something different. So, you know, same thing. This one's a 4-bedroom plus a nursery, so, you know, it would be about this size. This one has the nursery and of course the basement, but the other house you can add a basement. But for a 30 by 20, this is really nice. This is really nice. This is the LilyToday builder. There's a few builders that I really love their stuff, like pretty much everything that they build, and Ruthless KK is probably my #1 favorite, and then LilyToday is probably my #2. But there's several, and I follow them on the gallery, and I always look for new uploads. She's still embarrassed. I'm glad she didn't like die of humiliation though. I have not had an emotional death yet in The Sims 4, only old age. So that's all I've personally experienced. I wouldn't mind, I know it sounds wrong, but I wouldn't mind experiencing an emotional death, just because, ooh, that was a naked view. Just because, you know, I want to try it out at some point. But yeah, I have 2 personal games going, and my sim is leading very different lives in both of them. It's interesting. It's interesting what kind of stories you can tell. In one of the personal games, my sim is dating a sim version of my actual boyfriend. And in the other personal game, which he may not appreciate, I am dating just a really hunky sim I found on the gallery. And he's kind of a bad boy, and he's got tattoos, and he's muscly. Kind of like, not usually, I mean, like, I like looking at muscly guys, I do. They're nice to look at, but that's not like my type. My type is a tall, husky guy is my type. But I like looking at the muscly guys. It's just, I don't know if I'd date one, but they're nice to look at. I like having the belly. Okay, I like bellies. I like having a belly to rest my head on and watch some Netflix. That's just my personal preference. I am a chubby chaser and I'm proud of it. Chubbies need love too. I'm a chubby. We need love too. What is she making? It better be healthy, because if not, it's going in the garbage. What is she making in a skillet on the grill? It's not telling me. Oh, a breakfast scramble. I didn't even know you can make that on the grill. Well, looky there. So that's good. Oh, okay, that's not good, but that looks kind of ominous. I don't know. I don't know if I'd eat that, especially since she dropped it on the ground, but she's not going to tell the family that. They're eating Franks and beans. It's going to be a fart fest in here later. The Sims always fart when they eat Franks and beans. Yeah, and I, believe it or not, I did tweak Curtis's clothes. I know it may not look like it, but unless it was horrible, I let him just keep what he picked out, and he picked this out, and I didn't think it looked bad. So, I left it. And he picked the haircut, the flat top. Edison, he looks so much like his dad. I get them mixed up. I do. I mean, look at, they even have the same, like, haircut. I mean, he is a spitting image of his dad. The only thing he got from his mom... Wait. No, did he not get anything? He looks... Well, I don't know, his dad's cheeks are a little puffier, I think. Which is probably where Curtis gets it from. But I think he looks a lot. This is the dad, Gene. Here's Edison. They look a lot alike. And when he grows up to a young adult, I may have to change Gene's hair or something so that I can tell them apart better. Gene can... When does Gene become like an elder? Let's see. Oh, he's going to be an elder in 2 days. So he'll have gray hair. So I'll be able to tell them apart then. So wow, a lot of changes for the next episode, you guys. Naomi may not be here. Gene will be an elder. I didn't know Gene was that much older than Adriana. And Edison will pretty much be taking over for the Random Legacy. So a lot of changes, and that means another thumbnail. Another new thumbnail. I was thinking about changing the thumbnail so it's not so much work to just whoever the heir is, you know, whoever's leading the generation at the time. Well, this is Curtis. Sorry, Curtis. Edison, you know, just have him on the thumbnail. Kind of like in the very beginning when I had just Naomi. Like, instead of having everybody, just have Curtis. I don't know, you guys can make some comments on that if you want. You know, if you enjoy seeing the whole gang, I can keep doing that. But it changes so quick that I pretty much have to change the thumbnail like every other episode. And then if I did just the heir on the thumbnail, I could kind of keep that thumbnail for that whole generation. And then, you know, it's not like you guys aren't going to see the people. I might do that. This makes it a little easier for me. I'm trying to squeeze in time to record as it is. I don't need to have a bunch of extra time making thumbnails. Not that they're like hard to make or anything, because they're not. They're super easy, but I'm glad these two get along. Not all siblings do. But yeah, very exciting changes coming. And then of course I'm still going to work with Adriana every day. Wow, they went to bed early. And that's been fun playing the science career. And of course you get to watch the science career with my Alienated series, which I'm probably going to go record one after this. So, there's the Franks and Beans. So you'll get a new Alienated. Like, where's Grandma? She's in the orange. She's tense. Why is she tense? Oh, because she's romantic and she hasn't gotten it on in a while. Well, she's been a widow for... Well, she's not technically a widow because she never got married. But maybe we should send her on like a little date. Look at them thighs. Dang, you can tell she work out. But maybe we could get her a little love interest. A little elderly love. It's cute, right? I wish we had the dating computer thing like we did in Sims 3. That'd be really fun. Okay, anyway, that was the time. Thanks for checking in with the Foye family and seeing how they're doing. Be sure to check in next time, which will be a week for them. Lots of changes coming up. Maybe even a thumbnail change like I talked about. But like I said, if you guys like seeing the whole gang, then, you know, I'll keep it that way. But otherwise, I'll probably condense it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Hit the like and subscribe button to show your support. My channel is free. And leave me some comments. And this is Crystal signing off. Until next time.